DHS funding impasse in D.C. drags on, forcing TSA officers to work without pay and impacting security lines. The governor is now suggesting going private.
He posted this when responding to a post about privatizing TSA, writing, quote, "Is there evidence that creating TSA has made air travel safer over the past 25 years? If not, then why not let the airlines and airports handle it?"
West News' Lindsay Sablon joins us live at Orlando Sanford International Airport. And Lindsay, they don't have TSA there.
No, they partnered with a private company that they contract with and did so a little more than 10 years ago. But you can see those screeners past me here. They're the ones wearing the gray shirts. Here, the average wait time is right around 10 minutes. But can a larger airport like MCO do this, and is it safe? MCO hasn't seen the 4-hour lines like Houston or Atlanta with the government shutdown, but TSA officers have now gone 6 weeks without pay.
Evictions, no electricity, no way of getting the kids to daycare or school, people needing life-saving medications such as insulin.
TSA union rep Tatiana Finlay says families are getting desperate. But there is one airport locally where security screeners are getting paid, Orlando Sanford International, and that's because they aren't government workers.
Screeners that work here are employed by a private vendor that has a contract with TSA to provide screening services here.
Deputy CEO George Speak says their security is paid through government-funded contracts not impacted by the shutdown. He says they go through the same training and are offered similar compensation.
I have zero concern about what they're doing being any different than what MCO or another airport is doing. Is totally safe.
But Chris Finlay, also with the TSA union, questions if a private company has public safety at the forefront.
They have shareholders. They need to make profits. That muddies the water of, are they really in the best interest of the American people?
He worked at Orlando Sanford International, but did not stay when contractors took over because of pay and job security. He doesn't think privatizing TSA is the answer, but he and his wife worry what's next when Friday rolls around and they don't get another paycheck.
Do you think we're close to the breaking point?
I believe many of the officers are. Absolutely.
Obviously, this is a smaller airport than MCO, but larger airports like San Francisco do have private security. As for all of those TSA officers who continue to work without pay, the union says they are really in need of being connected to different resources or donations. I put contact information for them underneath this story on WESH.com. Covering Seminole County live at the Orlando Sanford International Airport, Lindsay Sablon, WESH 2 News.